rotation. It's Wednesday, January 13th, and let's get started. Oh, just to remind you, this is going to be our new ballet routine, and I'm going to run you through it very briefly before. We're doing our regular demi. We're going to go straight into a port de bras side, and then releve. After the releve, we're going to come down right straight through that descent from the releve into our two grand plie, mock grand plies, and then another port de bras over the leg and tendu side. We'll kind of go through the same thing to the second position, and then it's 4 tendu, 2, 3, 4 coupe and close. You don't have to bend the standing leg. You can just do it like that if you'd rather. Front side, back side, passe twice, and then we're going to go développé and back, down. So back, touch down, turn side, and left. Same thing, same song. It's not going to go from chair to chair. We're just going to turn around. So that second set to the left side for me, I will be facing away from the camera. So if you want to go ahead and do switching from chair to chair, you can still do that, but I will be facing away from you for that second side. Okay. Maybe that's not a good idea with the camera thing. Let's just go ahead and step over to the next chair. We'll do it like that so that we don't have to be back and front. All right, let's begin. I didn't even think about that. I was just thinking it would be a challenge to turn around at the bar. And demi. Port de bras side. Releve. We'll keep the arm up. And hold. 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 Come down. Run. Press. Press. And over the leg. Up, close, second position, demi, port de bras to the bar. Hold the arm up, releve, and hold, 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 hold. Lower the heels and continue into the mock grand plie. 2 heel press, and now we go over and close. Tendu. 1, 2, 3, 4. Side. 2, 3, 4. Back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Side. 2, 3, 4. And then bring it up the leg. And again, bring it up. And then développé. Front. And return. And bring it up. Arabesque. And close. And go ahead and just slide over. We'll just keep it like this. It's a little bit easier, I think. Here we go, demi, side, a little behind, releve, and hold. Check your shoulders, they should not be in your ears, and heels down, bring it into grand. 2 of these. Over the leg, close, side, demi, side port de bras, releve, shoulders down, big toes on the floor, 7, 8, heels down, hold on, grand, hold, press, press, come up, away, and close, 4, 2, 3, 4, the next one, stretch, bring it back, and close. And then develop a back into arabesque, switch. And come down. And hold. So we have one more thing that we're going to maybe add to the end of that because we have a little time, and it's called attitude. Not attitude like, Mom, but attitude like a little bend in the leg. So in the front attitude, it looks like this. We're not going to probably do side because it's a lot of strain on the hips. But to the back, it looks like, well, to face it this way, you'll be in your arabesque, and all you'll do is simply bend the knee. Don't drop, but just bend. So it looks like this. You're here, and then you'll simply go like that. So we may add just a momentary little attitude. We're also going to be adding penché today, which is the tipping, like a teeter-totter. So let's say you're in your arabesque, right? And you're going to tilt, and you're going to lower your upper body and lift your leg. So when we do things like Superman, you know, you're kind of doing that same thing. So, but you're starting here, and then you're just going to tilt. So as the arm goes down, the leg goes up. As the body goes down, the leg goes up, trying to keep your body in a straight line. You're going to listen to your, I'm going to go on this side now. You're going to listen to your standing leg, your hip and your hamstring, and make sure that you're not going too far. Make sure that that back leg, the lifting leg, is lifting and not drooping. And let's go on to, well, that's going to be a little bit later. Now, grand battement. We have our 4 usual grand battement, and 3, and 4. And now we're going to do a little something different for this year. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, tap down, lift up, and close. And 1, and 2, and 3, tap down, lift up, bend. That's a lot of work. If you can't get your leg as high on that last lift, that's okay. Don't force it. Don't do weird things to get your leg higher. Same thing back. It's 1, close, 2, close, 3, tap down, lift up, and close. All right? The most difficult one is to the side. So on that last one, just be very careful that you're not going too high. The rest of it, I think, is right now the same. Here we go. Oops. Arm high fifth. And 1, 2, and tap down, lift up, close. 1, 2, tap down, lift up, and close. Back, 1. Body nice and tall, and lift and tap, and lift and close. Now, same thing, we go side, back, side. I actually thought of something different to add, just a little tweak to this one, but I forgot what it was. So we're actually saving about a minute, I think, by doing that other plie one, because it's a little shorter and we get both sides in. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, tap down, lift up, and close, and side. Whoops. And tap and lift, and close, back, and 2. And tap and lift and close, side, and 2. dégagé. A 1, a 2, a 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Other way with the arm. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and plie on 8. And rest. All right, good. So now the rond de jambe. We have a few differences in the rond de jambe, but just follow along. It'll be slow enough. We haven't done this one in a little bit, I think. So we're touching each position, coupe through. Touch, 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 coupe through. Again. Shoulders down. Now, touch down, circle. Tendu through, close. Go same side to the back. Tapping each position, coupe through. Coupe through. It's a straight standing leg. And now trace through. Other side, forward 1. Side, back, coupe. And front, side, back, coupe, front. Watch your arms and shoulders. Trace through, and then to the back. 1, and front, through, and 1, and front, through. One more time. And then trace it through. And now we're going to go to the chair. Fondue, 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 lift. And circle, and circle. Rond de jambe en l'air. And touch, close. Fondue, back, and front, and back, and front, and lift. Hold, penché. Come up, other side. Here we go. Fondue, back, fondue, and back. And not fondue, lift, and bend, and one. Whoops. And back, and front, and back. Standing leg is bending as you move the leg. Arabesque, penché. All right, hopefully we'll iron out the kinks on that one, but that went pretty good, I think. So we have that all new. Now, this next one is a tendu in 4/4, but I use it for our little tombe practice. So I'm going to move these off, go out center now. Make sure you have plenty of room around you. It's not big movement, but you don't want to crash into anything with your hands or legs. Oh yeah, I should probably turn it on, huh? Yeah. Here we go. This is the one we push off. Push off. And close. Side. Close. And back. Push off. This action of pushing through the foot moving forward is important for gait. And catching yourself in a fall. And then that's what tombe means. It means to fall, but we're controlling breathe. Feel that foot, carry it. Watch the elbows, they shouldn't droop. Coupe at the end. Bum, bum. All right. Now we're on to our adagio. I'm going to face front this time. So we begin just directly facing front. And then angle right, right arm up, right tendu, just like we did at the bar, over the leg. And then swoop it up and over. And then tournier. Hold that arabesque, shoulders down. Pas de bourrée. And then angle left, left foot forward, over the leg, up and over, tournier, extend, arabesque, hold, 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 coupe, pas de bourrée. If you need to slow this down, go ahead, go at your own pace, as many as you can do before you settle in. I'm going to back up a little bit. And back. So it's rond de jambe, back. Triplet, 1, 2, tiny move, and settle. Same thing left. Rond de jambe. Now I'm going to triple it around. 2, 3. And I'm going to, hold here and then turn. Holding right like that. All right. That'll be our ending pose for that. Our stretch. First position. Arm. So this is a port de bras study. Working the arms for that flow. High. Over the legs, like we did at the bar, but now both arms. And don't move the foot, simply lunge and arch back. Press through and close. Other side, tendu, arms up, over the leg. 3, come up on 4. And 5, 6, 7, 8. With a body sway. Pressing the pelvis. Leaning. Let one arm be curving over and one arm under. And circle. Circle. And over. Up. So I tried that in a different order at the end, and I think I like the original way better, but they're both okay. I like it at the end where we kind of burst open on that count. All right. On the reverence. Pause. So on the reverence, we start to the diagonal, not to the wall, but diagonal. And it's the tendu, front and back. And then we did these at the bar. We're doing these in warm-up now. This pulling back. So as you're opening the front of the pelvis and you're pulling back, you're working the hip rotators as well as others. And you're going to pull back as much as you can this way, and then stretch the leg through and tap it down. And again, this is what we're supposed to kind of be doing in our changeover. And when we're in person, we will do our bar work like that. And then we'll just start bottom-ons to the other side, which we never normally do. So all stuff from our warm-up, okay? And then we have our little tilt, also is in the warm-up now. And then our ocho, knee in, knee out, and stretch. Knee in, knee out. And let your toe kind of drag for balance. It's not supposed to be up in the air necessarily. I mean, it can be, but we're keeping it on the ground and just using it for a little a balance point. Here we go. Here we go. You're going to take the leg off, fold back, stretch through, tap down. Oops, make a fourth position, and then a second position, and then a tilt. Now that tilt should be on the diagonal. Ocho, ocho, and then we close. Left side, tendu. And then leave the ground, fold back. Excellent. As I saw. And then a little side tilt. Ocho. And close. Now I've eliminated that little coupe there. You can do it. Sometimes I do it, sometimes I don't. When you're there early, just breathe the arms. Tendu. Front back. And now, fold it back. Arabesque. Touch down. And set. And tilt. And then our final reverence from my very favorite reverence bow in a stage production of, I don't know what it was. And we hold. All right, and that's our reverence. Yeah. Let's come out. Feet about a hip width apart, so not, wide and not together. Why don't we do this? Find your mountain pose feet. Then go just slightly more turned out, not a lot. Soften the knees, breathe. And deepen. Hold it low. Now shift. Rocking forward and back. Stay forward. Balance and come together. Breathe. Full deep breath. And turn out, heel out. Hold this right here. Shoulders down, elbows are soft. Your body's facing front, but your legs are on a diagonal. After the next one, come back and breathe in. And sure that you have your stance, slight. Other side. And hold it, lower, shifting the other way, hands up, forward and back. Keep your hips both facing forward, don't let them twist off to the side. Hold it here, and breathe. Shift and open. Heel out. Body faces front. Legs are on the diagonal. And now we go. Get forward here. This lunge. Try not to let your knee go well past the tips of your toes. Less if you have knee pain. And come back. Breathe. Close. Breathe in. And breathe out. And lift. Hands at your heart. Open. Balance. Don't forget about the standing leg, the side of the hip. Top of the head to the ceiling. And bring it in and down. And switch. And balance. Now remember we talked about this last week. Open. That this is like, tree pose is like passe. You're going to notice that you have more, and bring it down, more rotation outward on one side than the other, and that's normal, especially if you're strongly dominant, like right side dominant, left side dominant. You're going to favor one side, which is going to make it have, you know, more or less of different amounts of rotation or whatever. So that's why that happens. Let's go from feet are close, and we're here, to this sort of open. Let's just work brush knee. It's called brush knee, this move. So we're doing lots of rotation. Elbows are bent, hands are folding. I'll keep going. Just mirror me. You'll be doing the other side. Now hold this here. Check to make sure that you're not arching your back, okay? You don't want to be tucking either. You want to be right in between. Your hands have folded to the side, your arms have gone bloop over, and you've rotated, you're on the diagonal of the room, and then you take your bottom hand and brush your knee and open that leg to second position. Look at that. And then, let's see, so you go here, and brush, and extend that arm. Okay, now we're going to pivot to the wall. Come back to second, and pivot. Second, pivot. So when you do your pivot, it's like you're in fourth position, sort of, right? You've got this, but it's not really ballet. It's Tai Chi, so it looks not like fourth. But if we took it and went like this, it would be a very wide, but it would be a fourth position. So here we are, and back to the beginning. Soft knees. Lift, prepare. Brush knee. There's our second, there's our fourth. And then we come in, actually not that far. Thumbs come up, reach back. The lute, like you're playing the strings of a lute, okay? And then, whoops, and it goes from heel to toe. We're gonna stop right there and do the other side. I have no idea how much time I have left. I think I have enough at the end of the song. I should be good. So let's start from the beginning of that, where feet are kind of close. Hands are arms are gonna fall this way, all right? And you're gonna rotate and come back and rotate. So that's what that is. Just to practice it over and over and get it. All that happens, you're on the corner of your room, and then you brush. It's not really brushing the knee, you're more like at the hip, but you're here, you're in your second position, right? Okay, and then we're gonna come back. We're gonna do it again. We're gonna go here, and we're gonna brush, and stretch that, and then pivot to fourth, go back to second, pivot to fourth, go back to second. So you're literally going from a corner of the room to directly facing the wall. There's a rotation of the hip, okay? There's a rotation of a foot, a spinning line of the foot, or pivot, I should say, a pivot, not a rotation, a pivot. You want to change that so that everything's facing that wall. Your fourth position, or Tai Chi stance, will be staggered forward. It's called it'll be a very wide semi-tandem. Okay, so here we are. We come from here, we bend, we turn, we bring it in. And the elbow is never stiff, always soft, fingers up, thumbs up, step back, play the lute, and all right. So that whole feeling of like playing the lute, you're just drawing the hands past the arm, just until your thumb gets to your elbow, all right? So that is that. Let's go from the beginning. Not prepare for cloud hands because I don't want to do that one today. We're going to go straight into this. So we basically just skipped cloud hands. All right, and back to the beginning. Soft knees. Done, but let's finish this with ballet music.